then my shit just dropped again, didn't you? This piece of crap, bro. This absolute dog water router. What in the frick? I think, did they just shut off again like that? Am I still good? I think my router just... What is going on today? Am I still good? Because I think it just dropped again. I think it just... Yeah, it just dropped again, didn't it? This dumbass... Bruh, bruh, what? See, this is the thing that I don't like is about this, whenever I get disconnected and I'm multi-streaming, is then, that's mad annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Why does it keep doing that? I think I'm good now, but bruh, this router just be acting weird sometimes in the middle of the day. What the hell? This is connected to YouTube chat successfully, but what about Twitch? Jesus Christ. The technical. The second it said cut out, it cut out again. Nah, my router literally did the thing where it reset, where the internet was on, and then did the thing where it shows like there's two of your internets. Like, it showed two of my routers, and then it turned off again, then turned back on. I don't know what the hell my router is up to today, but it's just being real dumb right now. It's being real dumb right now. And the annoying thing is unlike Twitch, when you disconnect on Twitch, it will just automatically reconnect and it won't cut it out as a separate stream. Versus on YouTube, it's like it makes it a whole separate stream, which has got to be the most annoying thing on the freaking planet, bro. It's got to be the most annoying thing of all time, for real. I think we're good now. I'm looking at it right now. I think we're good. I think unless it decides to do that again, we're good. But Jesus Christ. Okay, we're still here. Okay, that I thought it cut out again, and I was like, it did technically, but like, what the frick? Ah, Lord, technical difficulties. It's been a while since I've had that happen. It's been a fat minute since I've had that happen to me, bro. I'm gonna be real. It's been a fat minute since I've had that happen to me like that. Jesus Christ, man. You hate to see it too, because that's gotta be like the most annoying thing. Because usually when it does cut out like that, it's one of them things where it only cut out for like a couple of seconds and it'll cut back on again. But that time, it cut out like for 30 minutes before I could get it fixed again. That's gotta be the most annoying thing of all time. It is what it is. At least I got it back up. Sucks though, because... Right, it's gonna take longer to get this done, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. At least I got it back up. That's all that matters. It's not the cord to my router either, because I checked that. It's got to be freaking... I wouldn't be... Well, now I've had this router for a couple of years. I don't know if it's that... Like, I don't know the lifespan when it comes to routers, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know the lifespan when it comes to routers and internet connections and whatnot like that, but I might have to get myself a whole new router pretty soon. Because it's starting to do this a lot. Not all the time does it do it when I'm streaming, but like sometimes during the day, there's times where it'll just shut off. So it's like, ugh, god damn it, bro. Mad annoying when that happens. It's like that's like every streamer's worst fear is their internet cutting out or like their power going out mid-stream. Like even larger streamers be having that same problem. But as I was saying, it's like, yeah, no, I play a lot of games, but the most ones I'm active on are obviously Brave Souls, and then obviously you got, you know, Withering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. Those are the ones I'm active on the most. I need to check something. Is Twitch still up? I think Twitch is still up, right? I would hope so. Shit. Because I'm multi-streaming to both of them, so Twitch should still be up. Okay, yeah, now Twitch is up. Yeah, we're good. It's just not showing it in my chat for some reason, but Twitch is up. We're good. Just completed the level 100 tower on ZZZ plus 400. -1. I'm on like floor 40 something on the hollow floor, whatever the hell it's called. Like I think like no, I'm like 449. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now my Twitch just connected again. That is such an odd thing. What's up, Gotrukia? How's it going? Shit was agony. I would bet. I don't play the game that often, but is there really like a lot of characters where you just get absolutely cooked? Because I would hope not. I mean, I could care less about the endgame, me personally, but still, I would hope that I could at least get through it, because I do not have a lot of the meta characters. Yeah, like, sure, I have maybe the new, you know, I got 2 of the newer characters, and then I got the best support character, but, like, outside of that, it's like, I'm still missing a lot of stuff, including the fact that I only have one of the signatures for the W engines outside of Nekomata's. And, well, let's be real, Nekomata is, like, really, really old. Like, I'd probably have to get her, like, 3 different times for her to even be relevant. Took too long because I'm using Yinlin's attacks, and they take up the whole damn screen. You can't see the yellow or red flashes. Oh. Alright, Grand Fisher, you ain't ready for this. We just nuking. I'm so glad that Misaki's getting a swimsuit unit. I'm surprised they didn't give her a swimsuit unit a lot sooner. It just dropped again, didn't it? This... What the frick? Most attacks one shot, so that shit was pain. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I knew it. It freaking... No, it didn't. I think we're still good. Are we still good right now? Because I'm looking at OBS, and it said we dropped for a second there, and then it picked it back up again. I'm not seeing a separate stream on YouTube, so I think we're good, right? See, now I'm paranoid because I'm out here trying to figure out my stream actually dropping or not. I think we're good because it's not showing a second stream on YouTube that I gotta delete. So I think it just did some randomness right there. I think we're still good. I think we're still good. I think OBS is tripping. But then again, I just reconnected this router being dumb for some reason. I don't know what's going on, bro. I gotta contact them and be like, yo, what the hell is going on with that? As for Wuwa, I got Zani and Cantarella barely built, so I gotta do story and exploration. I don't know if I'm missing anything else as far as story goes. I think I've done almost everybody's story quests. Just clearing this whole place, just airing out the whole entire area, bro. Airing it all out. Airing it all out. There we go. Okay, that was the worst spiritual pressure move direction. I don't know what the hell that was. Clear that all out. Alright. So pissed. Why the hell did my stream just disconnect like that? That's the most annoying thing. It dropped and came back. I figured. I was right. I was about to say, I saw it. I saw something where it dropped for a second and then came back. And also, I just realized my screen is not showing my game right now. What? Lord, give me a break with this crap. I just realized my screen's not even showing my game right now for some reason. What in the world? What is going on today? Today's a weird day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now. This is a weird day. There we go. We're back. Dropped and came back. Yeah. I don't know what the frick is going on today. This is weird. And the worst part is it's not even raining or anything outside. It's just sunny outside. Like, it's beautiful weather. So I don't know what. There's definitely not any outside interference going on here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on right now. Because there's definitely no outside interference that I'm seeing. So why it's dropping and coming back and then dropping again and all this weirdness today is beyond me. Just one of them days, man. Just one of them days. A lot of technical difficulties and nonsense. One of those days, man. Look at that. Yeah, I figured. Oh my god. BBS, I'll probably do a rotation and try and snag Yorichi. And if it leaves me Lily Elto, I'm gonna be hella mad. Yeah, nah, we're bringing Yorichi home, but we're only going 5 steps. So hopefully we get lucky. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, bro. Because I'm about to go crazy on this anniversary. Because especially if it's a Toshiro or a Rukia. We gotta go all in on that. Then need Senjumaru to get one eventually. I want to get his full Senjumaru team. Don't got the speed one. I actually got the speed one way too many times. Like, when that whole banner came out with the new Squad Zero characters, they kept giving me the old ones for some reason. I only eventually got the new one as I started playing more, and then I grinded more hours out. But it's like, bro, what the hell? Y'all give me the old versions of these characters, but you didn't give me the new one. I had to go like 20 steps to go and get Oetsu. Like, that's how many steps it took me to get Oetsu, bro. Like, I'm like, what are you all doing out here? And the old Oetsu, they kept giving me, once again, the old Oetsu for some reason, too. Which was mad annoying. I'm pretty sure I probably got that old Oetsu probably max transcended at this point. I wouldn't be surprised. Me personally, I don't know about you, but they should just... Me personally, I think they should just stop putting those older characters from like 2016 back in the fillers, bro. I'm gonna be real. Because they're already making the new versions of these characters. There's no reason to put the old ones in there. Because you're gonna eventually get the older characters anyway by just doing tickets and whatnot. You don't need to put them in banners. You don't need to put those characters in banners, man. And the worst part is with the Senjumaru, I only got her one time. What is it talk about? I got too many damn characters. You're joking. Okay, well, apparently I don't have him all the way powered up already, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that just so we can get rid of some of these. Yay, 10 orbs. Yay. Apparently I didn't have him maxed out. I don't know. Frick, something like that. Shit. Same with, like, what is this? You telling me I didn't have some of these already maxed? The frick? Tell me that these are new? What are y'all yapping about? Also, I just got the new, not the new, but the old Byakuya, the 5th anniversary one. I got him to 3 out of 5, so I might do a showcase on that. I hope they cook with a Beyond Bankai Rukia or something that, like, once again, Beyond Bankai Rukia, we already have a Beyond. I don't think they're gonna do a Beyond Bankai Rukia, actually. If they do, it's gonna be with another Ichigo. But if they don't, then I don't see it being another Beyond Bankai character, because that would be with the See For Your Own World stuff. That was specifically for the captains, not the lieutenants. And Rukia doesn't technically become a captain until after 1,000 Year Blood War. So I don't see them doing Beyond Bankai with that. It'd be cool to see them get Beyond Bankai, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Especially considering we already have, what? How many Beyond Bankai Ichigos do we got at this point? What I think they're probably going to do is they do an Ichigo and a Rukia, they're going to probably swap their powers. If they do that, they're probably going to swap their powers like what they did with Ryu and Ichigo. Either that, or if they don't do that, once again, I think there's a chance we get a Toshiro too. I really do. And it ain't me just coping. I'm just going off of what I'm just trying to predict some shit. Like, we could get, there's like 3 combinations we can get. We could get an Ichigo with a Toshiro, we could get Ichigo with Rukia, or we could get Rukia and Toshiro. It doesn't necessarily have to be an Ichigo. Only got shredded. I missed a couple of 4 stars way back, but I think I got all the ones you could probably have maxed. That's what I'm saying. The only time you'll ever get new 4 stars that you can get maxed out is whenever they do those events. And even some of those events, sometimes they just give you the same ones, which really sucks, because those events are like one of the primary ways to get orbs for older players. Outside of other stuff. I didn't mean to do that, but alright. It doesn't matter either way, we're just gonna one-tap whatever the hell's in this room. That saved me from across the damn screen. There we go. Yeah, bro's cooked. Bro's cooked. Alright, we're almost done with part 1 on hard. We're almost done here. Usually, do you know how I hate the rain? Or in this case, how I hate how my Wi-Fi would just disconnect for no damn reason. My damn internet acting dumb. This Ichigo's animations look pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. This fierce battle Ichigo. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty damn good. We haven't had a decently good Hollow Ichigo in a while. See, fun fact with Bleach is originally Rukia was supposed to be the only one who used like a scythe, and everybody else in the whole entire verse was supposed to have guns. But then they switched it. But that's also why in the Memories of Nobody movie, or not the Memories of Nobody movie, but the Fade to Black movie, that's why she had a scythe. Because Kubo's original design with Rukia is that she was supposed to be the main character, and she was supposed to have a scythe while everybody else was supposed to be using guns. But then he switched it. But that also explains why you got certain characters in the verse who have like modern weapons as like either a Bankai or just their weapon in general. Like you got Stark, you got the one Quincy with the guns, the dual guns, and then you got obviously you freaking got Soifon with her nuke. Not a bad soul bomb. Surprised how that freaking guy survived it. Alright. So mad that my stream dropped like that. That actually pisses me off. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna have to contact these guys about that damn freaking problem. Because I've been having this router for a while, so I'm not surprised that it's starting to get old. But, like, bruh. My grandparents been having the router that they've been having for years and it's never dropped on them. So I don't know what's going on with mine. Yeah, no, that scythe was that she had in that movie, that technically was supposed to be her weapon. She was supposed to be a scythe user at first. It's like, first she started out with a, like, first she was going to be the only katana user. No, actually, no. It was like, okay, Rukia was supposed to be the only one who was supposed to be using a scythe while everybody else had guns, but then then Kubo switched the protagonist to Ichigo, and he was supposed to use a katana while everybody else used guns, but then after that, he just switched it completely to what we got now. But there's still some influences from his original ideas, which is why we got characters who have guns in the game. Or, well, in the anime. Sucks that they did advise Ichigo, but he's still just a farmer. Damage still carries in Senkaimon. Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad we got a decent one, because the old ones, I'm not gonna lie, they weren't doing it for me, bro. The old ones were not doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, I think about it as much as I do, but honestly, I'm gonna be real. Rukia, Byakuya, and Rukia got trained from Squad Zero with putting up numbers, bro. They might as well have thrown everybody up in there. I'm not gonna lie. They might as well have taken everybody up to Squad Zero's palace and done everybody some Squad Zero training. Because, Jesus Christ, whoever got the Squad Zero training basically got busted in Thousand Year Blow War, outside maybe other characters that just hadn't awakened everything yet. Also, some of you been cooking with Toshiro on Rebirth, eating with those buffs. I'm telling you, man, Toshiro getting that faster light makes him so much better than how it used to be, because he couldn't contest grabs to save his life back then. But now if somebody tries to go for a reset and I know they're going to go for it, majority of the time, especially if the connection is good, I catch them. By the way, what's up, Rukia? How's it going? Nah, and Tosho getting a faster light and being able to stay in his ice meter longer, so much better. Because it used to be that Tosho wouldn't be able to stay in that ice meter long, and if your opponent just stalled you out, then you were cooked. So your damage was basically looking like Lucario from Smash Ultimate, where he only becomes a character after he hits 50%, which, you know, is bad because in Smash Ultimate, a lot of the top tier characters kill Lucario at 50%. But ever since that buff, it's like Tosho's gotten some new freaking win, bro, for real. Like, he's actually become a character, kind of. Because before, the only thing you could really do with him is, like, if you knew how to mix with him, he was good. But if you ran into a character who could just stop him from running around, then you were basically fucked. But now he can actually contest even with some of his bad matchups, being the heavies in the game. He doesn't win every matchup, but he wins a lot of them. They need to nerf Aizen, by the way, though. Like, they need to stop buffing him. He needs a huge nerf immediately, because before, with Aizen, he was broken, but he at least had a weakness. And the weakness with Aizen was that you rush him down. If he tries to spam that keto, you grab him out of it so he can't spam it. That weakness is now gone. Now with Aizen, all you gotta do is put up the armor, put up the keto, and they're cooked. Because even if you perfect flash the freaking... Even if you put up the perfect flash to, you know, get rid of the keto, he has the armor up, so you can't interrupt him anymore. And you can't grab him out of the keto either, because the keto doesn't disappear when he gets grabbed anymore. So that whole entire weakness is gone. They need to nerf Aizen immediately. And not to mention, we've seen the damage he can do. He almost cleared my shield with one combo. There's not a single character in the game that can break a shield in one combo other than Aizen. He's the only one who can do it. Because his damage is so stupid. They keep buffing him for no reason. They keep buffing him for no reason. Even somebody like me who doesn't play Aizen was able to win with him because his damage is so stupid. Like, there should be no way that I'm able to hop onto Aizen, a character I don't play, and just able to get win with him. The only time I lost was going in a mirror match against another Aizen, which in that case, it's like, okay, who can get the most keto off? And, like, bro, I'm telling you right now, like, Aizen doesn't take any skill to play. He really doesn't. I don't gotta sweat my ass off or even attempt to try when playing Aizen. I just gotta sit back and do nothing. Overcorrected Stark's buffs. Okay, here's the thing with Stark. I think Stark is in a good place right now. As broken as he is, he's beatable. All you gotta do is just keep taking his lives. I was able to do that. If you knock Stark down to the point where he's at 3 stocks, he's cooked. There's a way to beat Stark. So honestly, Stark, while I think they overtuned him, I think he's beatable. Aizen, on the other hand, I'm sorry. What the hell were y'all smoking with that? I'm sorry. What were you smoking when you made Aizen as broken as you did? No way in hell y'all looked at that and said Aizen needed a buff. No way y'all probably looked at all that footage that people were putting up on Aizen, spamming the freaking keto, and you said, yeah, he needs a buff. And not only we're gonna buff him, but we're gonna make it to the point where you can't even interrupt his keto no more. Like, what the fuck? What are you smoking? He needs to be nerfed, not buffed. They buff him one more time. He's already, in my opinion, arguably the strongest character in the game, damage-wise. But Jesus Christ, if they buff him again, bro, it's gonna be nothing but Aizen's on the damn ladder. It's gonna be nothing but Aizen's on the damn rank ladder. I'm guaranteeing it. They need to nerf his ass. He's way too strong. Way too damn strong right now. Like, it's at a point right now where with Aizen, like, unless you lock the fuck in and sweat your ass off the hardest against him, you will freaking lose. Especially if the Aizen player plays correctly. If the Aizen player is dumb, you might be able to win. But if they play it correctly, you're cooked. You can play out of your mind and you'll still lose to that keto spam. If they really stall you out, then you're still going to have to deal with the fact that you got to deal with, you know, Aizen and his resurrection. Like, it's actually dumb. Like, Aizen getting buffs back to back has got to be the dumbest thing I've seen in my life. They really looked at Aizen's damage, said it ain't enough. Give him more. Like, if you want to break your opponent's shield, here's what you do with Aizen. You use a Keto on their shield, then you go yellow. No, you use a Keto on their shield, then you swing because the Keto for some reason combos into an attack. I don't know why. And then after that, you go yellow. You use another Keto after that, combo into that, and then you break your opponent's shield. That's how you win with Aizen if your opponent's rushing you down with the Keto shit. That's how you break their shield. And it almost happened to me, but the Aizen fucked up and went for a red move, which did barely any damage to my shield for some reason compared to the rest of it. But oh my gosh, his damage is like, once he hits into his second evolution, it's like, bro, hey, his damage, he can kill you in 2 hits. It's dumb how freaking broken they made that character. And for somebody with no range like me, who's playing Toshiro, who has like the shortest sword in the whole entire game, it's like a death sentence. Stark, personally, I just nerf either his loops or his damage a tad. Make it easier to match in base. Be the perfect Stark for me. I think I can deal with him. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like the Stark I ended up facing, that one I made a video on a couple of days ago, it wasn't that bad. It was annoying, but like all you gotta do is wait for him to run out of ammo. That's quite literally all you have to do. Just wait for him to run out of ammo and rush him down, because he's gotta charge up. And especially with Toshiro, if I just keep throwing icicles at him and, you know, poking at him while he's trying to charge, he's gonna take damage. And all I gotta do is just wait for his ammo to run out and he's cooked. Because he can't get his 6... If he only has 3 stocks left, he can't get his Keto. I mean, he can't get his 6 kill anymore. He needs that 6 kill in order to be good. That's what makes him good right now. It's the fact that he can get a 6... He can get a 6 stock kill in his awakening state. That's what makes him good. But if he gets rushed down enough against characters like Toshiro, you know, the new improved freaking Soul Society Ichigo, which is crazy right now. True Shikai, arguably, like, Stark's beatable. It was just that people weren't ready for him to be as strong as he was. But I think right now Stark is beatable. It's one of them things where people weren't adjusted to how Stark was. And now that people are adjusted to it, I think that he's beatable now. Now, you know who needs a buff? Oh, you know, I guess Rangiku, who barely anybody uses right now. Yeah, no, his armor is a combo extender. It's stupid. If you're talking about Aizen, yeah, that shit is a literal combo extender. 0 delay. Like, Aizen got 0 delay on any of his moves. 0. Aizen, if he wanted to, he can go from using the armor, and then after that, he can go into using the Hado 90 Kuro Hitsugi. I'm not lying about that either. He can go Hado, he can legit go armor, Kuro Hitsugi, and there's no delay between either of those. And he can knock you out a flash step with the Kuro Hitsugi. I've had that happen to me. You know who needs a buff? Yoriichi. Her damage is still peanuts. Like, what are we doing? Why is Yoriichi's damage peanuts compared to everybody else in the whole entire game? Like, if we compare Soifon's base damage, no combo extender, to Yoriichi's base damage, no combo extender, it's like night and day. It's like, what are we doing out here? And then the worst part is they nerfed Yoriichi. They took away, for some reason, her spiritual pressure move 2, which is a counter, which barely anybody uses. Used to be when you know, if you hit that counter, if you had the reverse meter, you could yellow reverse out of it. They took that away from her for some reason. Why? I don't know. But they took that away from her. Like, they nerfed her on a move that she barely uses, because everybody goes for breakers. Like, I don't know what they were smoking, but, like, they buffing the wrong people and nerfing the wrong people out here. Like, somebody at Tamsoft must be an Aizen fan for them to be handing out these buffs to Aizen, bro. Somebody gotta be an Aizen fan. Like, they must have saw Aizen in that chair episode and said, yo, we need to give Aizen a buff, man. Like, he ain't got enough, man. We gotta give him another buff. I better see a nerf the next time we get a patch coming around. Because right now, running into Aizen online on ranked is basically a death sentence. Unless they're just really bad. Because there was that one I ran into before where he was a lag warrior and he still lost to me. Well, her damage, her gameplay is nice. It's always been nice. But her damage has always been peanuts, man. It's the main reason why I don't use her a lot on ranked. And honestly, for the people that do use Yoruichi on ranked, like, y'all gotta be the GOATs to be winning with that character. Because, holy moly, I know damn well when you run into anybody who, like, quite literally anybody, you're just like, oh god, I'm like just struggling. Like, imagine playing Yoruichi and then you run into an Aizen, bro. You might as well put the controller down. You might as well put the controller down, bro. Like, imagine being Yoruichi and run into frickin' Stark. Put the controller down, bro. You're cooked. But yeah, no, her damage needs a buff, bro. Her damage needs to be exactly the same as Soifon's. That's what it needs to be. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. It just needs to be the same as Soifon's. A basic combo from Yoruichi should be doing the same amount of damage as Soifon. They're both the same archetype. They both do the same thing. The only difference is Soifon has a better way to get in on her opponent. That's it. Also, justice for Grimjow. I'm gonna be so for real. Someone on the dev team got like, nah, for real. Somebody on the dev team must hate Grimjow, because why did they nerf him? And Kenpachi just gets a huge ass buff. The Kenpachi needed a buff, I'm not gonna lie. Grimjow, though, I'm gonna be real, they should have left him alone. He didn't need a buff or a nerf. He might have probably needed some slight tweaks, but there was no reason to nerf him like that. Like I fought the first Grimjow I'd ever fought against before, and that character, I'm gonna be real, he can be a menace on somebody's shield, but, like, outside of that, I don't know if the nerf was warranted, bro. Especially considering that Grimjow's not one of them characters that you see a lot. I'm gonna be real. That was the first Grimjow I've ever fought online. On ranked, for that matter, too. Somebody on the dev team must have really did not like Grimjow or something, bro. Or just must have been running into a lot of them on free match before we got ranked, because there's no way. Also, can we also talk about how they buffed Yamamoto? As if that character wasn't already cracked? Like, it's the Aizen situation all over again. Like, why are we buffing Yamamoto, the character that just touches you twice and you're in the red zone? They said, nah, he needs more. Like, bro, what more did he need? He was already cooking people. Dumb forward move that you can't even sidestep. Get a free grab off of that shit. And that's the most annoying thing. Is that forward move, his forward triangle? Why can you not sidestep that obvious ass move, bruh? Can we just talk about that real quick? Why can you not sidestep that? Like, the move just goes straight forward in a straight line. And you would think, oh, I could sidestep that, right? No, it just follows you around. Like, what? You can't even, like, there's zero punish to that move. Zero, because you can't even hit him with a projectile because he goes right through projectiles. They said, yeah, Yama needs a buff. No, he does not. He was already cooking people. That character touches you twice and you're just gone. And not to mention, he has a 6-stock kill. Just like Kenpachi, he only needs to hit you twice into the red zone and you're fucked. And God forbid if he soul breaks you, you're just done. Kenpachi needed it, but so many forward heavies got nerfed into the ground. Grinjao, Redigi, Ukior, Tozen, and Kamamura. Yeah. I thought Tozen got a buff. I honestly thought Tozen got a buff. What did they nerf on Tozen? Because I've fought a couple of Tozens. I don't see really that much of a difference. Kenpachi needed the buff, though. I'm gonna be real. He was buns before he got that buff. Kenpachi needed it. As annoying as much as I hate fighting heavies in general, he needed it, bro. Tozen was... No, not Tozen. Kenpachi needed that buff. Kenpachi feels like he actually is working the way he's supposed to now. Like, he's in a perfect spot right now. I feel like that he doesn't need a buff or a nerf anymore. Like, as much as I hate fighting him sometimes, like, I feel like he's in a perfect prime position where he's at. This is where he should have been in the first place. And, I don't know, is it me, or for the 8th anniversary, I like how we got the hollow version of White that I'm using right now, but, like, I would have preferred Tensuzangetsu, I'm not gonna lie to you. A new Tensuzangetsu, let alone a freaking anniversary edition of him, would have been insane. Like, it's cool that we got this White for the 1000-year Bloodward theme, but, like, I would have preferred Tenzu Zangetsu, or actually just, like, the White Zangetsu. That would have been crazy. That would have been actually crazy. Be real, I want more combos like Xenoverse. Used to be where you could sidestep and get a combo if you time it. Oh, you're talking about those combos where you do a combo... and then you hit him into, like, a stun, and then you sidestep and then keep comboing? Like how Sparking Zero kind of works? I don't know. Me, personally, I don't like those infinite loops. I'm gonna be real. I don't really like the infinite loops. And not to mention, the reason that kind of stuff works in, like, Xenoverse and Storm 4 is because you can substitute out of those combos. Or you can, like, you know, teleport out of those combos. Like, you have ways to get out of that. In Bleach Rebirth of Souls, if you were to put something like Xenoverse combos or Storm combos into that game, you would get one way to reverse out of that. Like, you get blue reverse out of that, and then boom, you get caught again, and you're basically stuck in a combo for 10 years. It's like the touch of death, basically. It's like you're playing Dragon Ball FighterZ 2. You get touched once in Dragon Ball FighterZ and you just end up being in a loop for like 10 years. The only character whose combos can be fully sidestepped is Yorichi. That's crazy too. Like, Yorichi just needs a huge buff, bro. She really does. She's one of the fastest moving characters in the game. Which is why I'm surprised that she doesn't have a better sidestep. Because her sidestep is actually buns, in my opinion. Like, Toshiro's sidestep is way better. And yet she, like, bro, like, and her damage is just buns, man. Like, it just feels bad trying to use her. Because she doesn't become a character until she gets into Shunko. And even when she's in Shunko, she doesn't become a character until you hit sublimation. Like, her damage never really truly shows until you hit sublimation. Not to mention, they nerfed how much, you know, spiritual pressure she can get. So you can't even get your spiritual pressure back fast enough to be able to do her main damage move now. It's like, what are we doing? Why are we nerfing the one character in the game who has the least amount of range outside of, like, Soifon? Like, if we're talking ranged characters, the 3 characters who have the least amount of range in the game for their attacks is Soifon, Yoriichi, and Toshiro. Can't tell you how many times I've played Toshiro and I'll think I hit somebody when they whiff, but then I'd use my light attack and my sword is so damn short that I can't hit shit. It's the most annoying thing on the planet. Good old Max Transcendent No Yo. Oh, what the frick? Get that out of here. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, no, I don't mind that. And technically, you can do that. The problem is it's all dependent on your opponent's connection. Because if your opponent's connection is buns, and they're running on like 5 seconds of delay, then you're kind of fucked. Because I've sidestepped a bunch of combos. Like, I made a whole entire Toshiro montage of me sidestepping Mugetsu Ichigo's combos. Or not combos, but like his attacks. I made a whole montage of me doing that. So you can sidestep stuff. It's just all dependent on connection. Because, if like, once again, if your opponent's connection is just straight buns, like if this is some red bar out here playing Mugetsu or some other broken character, you gotta rely on like 3 million years of delay, then, well, there you have it. You're just cooked. Hell, I fought a Kenpachi once on red bar recently, and he just kept going for grabs, so I kept throwing icicles at him. Killed himself. Like, you gotta love them people that try and play on garbage delay to get wins with characters that either are buffed or get, like, you know, just really broken, like Mugetsu or whatnot. You gotta love it. It's so easy to play against people like that because they think that the lag is gonna save them, bro. Like, this ain't Storm 4 with Datara and Minato. You are not winning in this game. Spamming does not work here. Unless you're Aizen, because they keep buffing that dumb character. Because I used to be able to say that spamming with Aizen, I would say that spamming the Keto with Aizen at one point didn't even work after everybody figured out you could knock him out of it by grabbing him. But now you can actually spam with Aizen as long as you got the shield up. It actually works. He's the one character in the game where I could say you could spam with. So far, so good, though. As far as the orb grinding goes, I'm not gonna lie to you. We might hit 1,000 orbs by the time we're done doing all of this. Depending on how much story we got left, we might actually hit 1,000 orbs. And I have not resurrected any of my characters yet. Yeah, no. Like, a lot of stuff that you see sometimes online, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that stuff does not work offline. It doesn't. Because there's no delay offline, versus there is slightly some delay online, so you can do certain things. If side steps were a little bit more safe, they'd actually feel satisfying as fuck. You ain't wrong there, because there's sometimes with certain characters where you'll sidestep, and it'll show the effect that you sidestepped it, but then you'll still get caught. I know backstepping be safe as hell, though, against certain characters, though. Like, backstepping be actually clutch for real. Be making people whiff all these damn grabs. I love people who spam breaker, because I can just backstep and they whiff. Bro, I nearly got hooked by somebody who was playing vanilla Ichigo and started lag switching after I was winning with Nell. That's crazy, too, because that Ichigo is actually, I would say, top 5 characters in the game right now. If we're talking about the Soul Society Ichigo. Yeah, people be doing crazy stuff on lag, bro. People be out here chatting cheese on ranked, which makes no sense. I could care less about being the #1 player in freaking Bleach Rebirth of the Souls, I'm not gonna lie. As long as I'm the top 5 Toshiro up in that, as long as I'm top 5 or top 3 Toshiro, I don't care. Right now I'm like #4, I'm trying to get top 3 back. I need to check where I'm at. I haven't played, believe it or not, I don't play Rebirth of the Souls a lot. I just record a lot of matches and I post them in bulk. Like, I don't play it that much. I say that, but I got like 200 something videos on the game, but like, still. I'm just glad that rage quitting is being punished. That's all I gotta see. I'm just glad that rage quitting is being punished, because, oh my god, bro, how many people have I made rage quit in the first season of this game being out is crazy. The amount of people I'd be out here making people rage quit is crazy. This is before the recent patch, since that dude to the Shadow Realm properly kicked him after I won. See, you know what I like to do? Is I like to beat them, and then I'll beat them while on their garbage internet. I'm like, I'll beat you while using your trash connection. I gotta prove a point, man. I gotta prove a point that even you using your garbage connection is not gonna get you a W against somebody who knows how to play against that. Like, I'm out here, I played back in the Storm 4 days, back when we had to deal with lag switching, data rows, and freaking Minatos. You are not going to be able to lag switch in a game like this where you can't spam in a game like this. It's impossible. Unless you're playing Aizen. And even then, I think I beat a laggy Aizen at one point, like, and I beat him twice. That's after he got his buffs. Again, for the second time. Now, whenever I run into a lag player, majority of the time, I try to rematch him, because even though the connection is garbage, I'm going to beat you on that garbage connection just to prove a point. That you playing on that crap is not getting you a W. And it's always somebody playing Mugetsu, Ichigo, Aizen, Stark, or at this point, Kenpachi. They think that because these characters do a lot of damage in one hit, that if I play on lag internet, that I'm going to win. And it doesn't work. You might get one game out of me, but that's all you're going to get. And then you got it even worse with some players, where they'll run away from you on purpose, where they'll straight up, they're not playing Aizen or anything either, they'll just straight up run from you because they want you to rush at you so that they can catch you lacking. I love players who do that shit, because what I'll do is I'll take their keycon and I'll just sit back. I'll be like, yeah, now what? You just gonna stand there? I love it when people do that crap, because I'm like, either you're gonna run from me or we're gonna box. One or the other is gonna happen here. Either way, I'm coming out with a W because I got more keycon than you do. Keep in mind, they're not playing Aizen either. They're not playing Aizen, they're not playing Stark. They're not playing those kind of characters that need the range. They're out here playing characters like Shinji trying to run from you. Jesus, how much HP these guys got? Gin got so much sauce, I'm actually debating about playing him because his movement and the way that he has cancels and whatnot, he moves exactly the same way that Toshiro does now. I'm actually debating making him another one of my mains because he moves the exact same way Toshiro does now. Like if I end up mastering Gin because I'm practicing with him a bit, he might be one of the ones I end up playing with. Because I already got Toshiro up in there. I kind of know how to play the Soul Society Ichigo a bit because I played him before. And I technically play Yoriichi, but Yoriichi needs to be buffed, bro. Like, they need to stop nerfing her shit. Like, they need to stop nerfing her. She needs a buff, big time. They keep taking stuff away from her, bro, for no reason. It's like, you know what Yoriichi reminds me of? She reminds me of Sheik from Smash Ultimate. Lots of combos and no damage. And then you got a heavy like Ippachi that can kill her in like 2 hits. Because unfortunately, characters like Yoriichi don't got a lot of health. Okay, they must have buffed these NPCs, because what is this? I know damn well. I know damn well y'all don't got this much damn health. All I gotta say right now is they better not touch Toshiro again, bro. He doesn't need a buff and he doesn't need a nerf. He's perfect the way he is. Finally. He's literally in the perfect position. They better not touch him again. He was never one of the broken characters anyways. He was like B tier for the longest time. I think he's A tier now. How are you still alive? What the hell? What's the nerf other than her infinite? So, you know her light combo that can transition into the heavy combo? They nerfed that too. They nerfed Yoriichi's combo where she can go from her light combo into her heavy. It depends on what character you're facing though. Kai and Shiba can interrupt it though. As far as I know. He's fast enough to interrupt her light into heavy combo that she has. But what... So, with Yoriichi, they nerfed it to where her counter, you can't yellow reverse off of it anymore. So that's gone. And then her light combo into the heavy, that's gone as well. That's gone. Gin being able to grab, do backstep, a heavy combo, which makes the tip of the sword do extra damage. Yeah, Gin be eating, I'm not gonna lie. Again, this patch is eating good. Now, one thing I don't like about Gin that they gave to him is, yeah, no, for some reason with Gin, if you blue reverse, you can combo that into spiritual pressure move too. Why did they give him that? There's not a character in the game that can do something like that other than him. I ran into a Gen who did that to me before. There's not a single character in the entire game that can go from blue reverse into a combo other than him. That is, like, which is insane. Yeah, no, Yorichi needs buffs big time. I don't know why they keep nerfing her. The only buff that she got is that on her forward triangle when she's in her awakened state, you can combo off of that now. That's the only buff that she got. Other than that, she got nerfed. And yeah, no, Yorichi and Toshiro were two of the ones that I wanted to main from day one. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if you look at my YouTube channel, the only one I've really been playing out of my two mains has been Toshiro. Because Yorichi just, oh my god. Yorichi right now just feels really painful to play. Really painful. And she's one of my favorites. Like, you compare what she does, and then you compare what Soifon does, it's like night and day. It's night and day, bro. She needs a buff big time. Like, first order of business is that they need to give her back her ability to be able to combo off of her Spiritual Pressure move 2. They need to make her damage look like Soifon's off of a basic combo, because her basic combo damage is peanuts compared to Soifon's basic combo damage. And they need to give back her combo that she had, where she could go from her light into her heavy. They need to give that back. Because I don't know why they took that from her in the first place. Oh, did we clear everything? Oh shit, well there you go, we cleared everything. We did clear everything, right? Why is it side story? I want to go back to me. It's the perk of being a zoner, oh my god. Don't get me started with zoners, bro. Uryu's gotta be one of the most annoying characters to fight. Feels like we're in a zoner meta right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it feels like we're in a zoner meta, because Shuhei got his buff too, which he needed. But like, Shuhei's a zoner, you got Aizen being a zoner. Byakuya got nerfed, but he's still an annoying zoner to deal with. Who else? See, Byakuya, Uryu, Aizen, Shuhei. Who else? I think that's it. I think there's like the 4 zone. No. Technically, the Bankai Ichigo's a zoner, kind of. Though his infinite loop is gone, so there is that. Bankai Ichigo's loop is gone. Who else is a zoner? I don't know. There's probably somebody else I'm thinking of. But it feels like we're in a zoner meta right now, for real. Like, I'm out here playing Rushdown damn near every single match against everybody. Oh yeah, Gin. Technically, Gin's a zoner too. So like 6 characters in the game right now that a lot of people are playing at the moment are all zoners. Low-key Uryu could use that sauce with his Spiritual Pressure move 1. What's his Spiritual Pressure move 1 again? Isn't his Spiritual Pressure move 1 the one where he shoots a bunch of arrows at you? Am I correct? Because me personally, I think Uryu's a pain in the ass to fight. The last Uryu I fought, I almost went to time with him because he like, I couldn't do anything without him blasting me. I had to go to time with him for one of those matches. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why did they make Soifon stronger than Yorichi, even though Yorichi technically is stronger than her? What are we talking about? That doesn't even make any logical sense. That doesn't even make logical sense, bro. At all. How the fuck did they make Yorichi's damage peanuts, but then they made Soifon an absolute monster? Like, Soifon has it all. She has the projectiles. She could get in on opponents that are trying to zone her out. She has a 1-turn kill. And technically she has a 2-turn kill too, because she can go from the 3 into the 6 right afterwards with a missile. Meanwhile, you got Yorichi, whose damage is peanuts until she goes into Shinko and needs sublimation to do damage with that. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, are y'all tripping out here? Anyway, I don't know what this is all about. What is this? You can do this once. I'm just gonna join somebody's random room. Bro, Haribel got... Well, I didn't see Haribel. You know what I think with Haribel? Haribel used to be one of them characters where she's a better Toshiro. Because she could stay in her aura gauge a lot longer than Toshiro could stay in the 3 gauge. And now it's reversed. Now her aura gauge, the longer she's out of it, it actually goes down a lot faster than it did. Versus Toshiro, where he actually stays in his 3 gauge a lot more. So it's like reverse. Because I used to always call Haribel the better Toshiro. She has better range. You know, her combo loop is crazy. Everything like that. But ever since her nerfs, I feel like she's more on par with Toshiro than better. I feel like Toshiro's got a better advantage now. I never fight Ruis that are good. Well, I fought 2 so far, and they're both a pain in the ass. One of them I made a video on. The other one, I beat him once and then he left. My mains being Gin, Haribel, and Nell, who have the perfect range for most fights. Stark only if you get somebody to let you charge bar, which is nobody. Everybody out here charges down Striker like he's like the freaking... Everybody rushes him down immediately, man. No way is not... Because here's the thing with Stark. If you let Stark get his spiritual pressure move 2 off, you're fucking cooked. You're cooked. You're not winning. You're cooked. If you let him get that spiritual pressure move 2 off, you're done. Everybody rushes Stark down like he though, like, bro, he needs to go. Anyway, I'm about to use all these tickets, so for anybody who's playing Bleach Brave Souls right now, I'm going to make a room if you guys want to join, because I'm just going to use all my tickets up and then switch to another game. Easier because you're the link slot unit. Specifically, Gin's tip of the sword damage goes up for some time after landing the counter. Well, that's how you're supposed to play him. You're supposed to play him where you sit at the perfect range and hit him with the tip of the sword, so he does a lot. Also, Gin's damage goes up for a while after he lands his counter, so doing grab, backstep, heavy combo into Bankai is big damage. Yeah. That's why whenever I play against Gin, I'm patient as hell against them, because they like to do that whole cancel crap into a grab or whatever like that, where they'll do a cancel and then they'll backstep, so I'll just sit there. Not to mention, Gin, on his heavy combo, he's safe on his heavy combo in Bankai, and a lot of people, for some reason with Gin, they'll go into the heavy combo with Bankai, and then after that, they'll go for the counter like, I ain't gonna see that crap coming, and I just grab them. I just grab them like, bro, I'm not gonna attack you. Everybody and their mom is doing that same string. Heavy into freaking... Heavy into light. And then after that... Spiritual pressure move 2. Like, I ain't seeing that, bro. Like, come on now. Like, people need to get more creative with that shit. Haribel's still good, though. Glad that they gutted her annoying guard... Yeah, she had so many guard break traps. It was ridiculous. Never used it, and I vomited when one did it against me. I swear, man. Like, once again, I swear people saw Gin had good movement and thought, oh, I'm gonna be able to spam counters now. Like, people still don't go for breakers all the damn time. Like, what are you doing? Go for a flash up or something. Every single time, though, it's again going into a heavy combo once they're in Bankai, and then they spam spiritual pressure move 2, and I'm just like, well, that's free. Well, that's free as hell. Alright, let's get this going. I'm so mad that I didn't get this damn Aizen or the damn freaking Byakuya. I went 4K deep and to get a single one of them. Like, the rates on that banner are terrible. For me personally, I dodge after that. See, but that's because you're mixing it up. Everybody else be just going for counter. It's like, oh, light, heavy, counter. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I've seen y'all pull that move off 10 million times. Like, that's why sometimes I say in my videos that sometimes the best thing to do is just to do nothing at all. Just let your opponent spam a bunch of shit. Some people don't know that Gen's heavy is safe, so I do a flash up to bait a combo. I know it's safe. Like, Gen, his light and his heavy are safe when he's in Bankai. When he's not in Bankai, he's not safe. But when he's in Bankai, damn near a lot of his moves are safe as fuck. So I just wait. I just wait it out. That's what I do. Because one of two things is going to happen with Gen when you fight him. It's either he's going to go into heavy, into a freaking... He's either going to go heavy, and then after that he's going to go into the freaking counter, or he's going to go heavy into a flash step, because he's safe. Like, he's actually positive on frames when he does that. So I just wait. Because one of those things is probably happening if they have the meter go for a combo, or if they have the meter to go for a flash step. One of those two things is happening. Like, the way I see Gen now, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like True Shikai Ichigo, where his lights are all safe on shield. So you just gotta sit there and wait it out. You gotta sit there and wait for him either to go for a grab or to backstep. And if they backstep a lot, then just chase him down. That's how I see it. Because unfortunately, especially with Ichigo specifically, his light string can basically go on forever, and you can't do anything about it. So you're kind of just sitting there waiting for him to either back off or go for a grab. And we're talking True Shikai Ichigo specifically, not the Soul Society one. True Shikai Ichigo, his light basically lasts forever on your shield, so you can kind of just push on your shield forever. But he's eventually going to have to go for something else. So 4K, nah, that banner's ass. I stopped at step 6 and got Byakuya. Never go step 7 on those banners with no pity. Yeah. I don't know, man. I thought I could get it. I thought my luck would have been good. I was feeling myself after getting basically 3 Cardatheas on Wuwa. I was feeling myself that day. And I paid that. It was a stupid idea. I'm not doing that ever again. Normally, I don't even... Normally, on the Step 7 banners, if I even see that, I just stay away from it. But I thought I could get lucky that day. I thought I'd won the lottery. Speaking of which, I did a normal summon on Wuwa recently, and I ended up getting another character. And then I was able to get enough to get Cardathea to C4. So I have her 4 out of 6 right now. Oh, well, that guy did. Ah, screw it. Damn, one of them signal failed. What the frick? Also, wait, when did I max? Did I do a video on this max transcended? I need to look. Did I do a video on max transcended Ruruka? Because I have her max transcended, but I don't remember doing a showcase for this character. I'm gonna be real, I don't know what those two are fighting back there, but... Oh god, not this crap again. Waiting for swimsuits on Annie. Global Celebration for Dokkan Battle 2. I need to get back into Dokkan. I'm gonna be real, Dokkan's more of a collector's game for me though. I'm gonna be real, I just kind of collect the characters that I like the most. I don't know how that game's supposed to work, or if there's like any, like, what you're supposed to do with that game. I just collect characters. Like, I haven't played Dokkan since, what was the last time I played? I think there was an anniversary last year. I haven't played Dokkan in a while. Wuwa, I'm gonna try and get Augusto when she comes out. Literally Movika done right. That's what I'm saying, bruh. She's literally what Movika should have been. Like, I don't know what they were smoking with Movika, bruh. Like, what are they doing? Also, I haven't played through the Genshin Quest yet, but I watched the story, and they got this, like, huge lore stuff going on with Dainsliff, right? And he was apparently supposed to have, like, a really huge fight. He had, like, 2 really huge fights against, like, some Abyss, like, the Abyss dudes and whatnot. And they basically off-screened both his fights. They off-screened both of Dainsliff's fights, bro. The most important character, I'd say, in Genshin Impact, and they off-screened both of his fights. No cutscene, no nothing, bro. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, how do you off-screen Dainsliff's fights? How? That character is way too important for y'all to be off-screening him over here, bro. Like, what are you doing? Had me hype as hell. I was about to say, hold on, we got Dainsliff back? They finally decided to use him? I was about to jump back into Genshin, but then I look at the story, and apparently they off-screened this dude. Like, bro, what are you doing? How do you off-screen one of the most popular characters' fights, bro? Like, how do you do that? Anyway, that's enough grinding here. Time to switch games. Let's go. Yeah, Dokkan ain't that deep beyond strategy, and the fights, the collection is valid. Yeah, that's all I use it for, is whenever I see a character, if I ever look at Dokkan and I see a character that I like Gogeta, or Gohan, or something like that, or maybe a new Goku, some of those ends, it's like, okay, boom, I'm in there. But other than that, I kind of just do the anniversary stuff, and then after that, I kind of hop off. Anyway, let me switch screens real quick. Let me switch screens real quick. I like Mavica's design in a vacuum, but being her being the God of War is weird. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, her design's not bad in a vacuum, but, like, how the hell, like, when you think of the God of War, like, that's the last thing I'm thinking about. I'm gonna be real. That's the last thing I'm thinking about for real. Genshin in the filler region while dropping Skirk is the most restricted character in recent memory, being comedy. Yeah, and they did Capitano dirty too, I'm not gonna lie. The amount of people that were hyped up for Capitano, who was apparently supposed to be like the strongest human or anything like that, the strongest mortal, and they kind of just sidelined him. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing? Alright, let's switch to some Zenless here. I'm literally staying on Genshin to get to the last Archon, but that requires me playing to get the rewards. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even care. I got the characters I care about at this point. I got my Kazuha, and I got Farina so I can walk on water. Everybody else, I could care less. And I got Raiden Shogun and her weapon like 2-3 years ago. I don't really care about the rest of the characters too much. Which really sucks, because I remember back when I was playing this game, like, when I was playing Genshin 4 or 5 years ago, I was deep into it. And here's the thing. Genshin, when it comes to its story and its lore, it's not bad. It's actually really damn good. It's just that the way that they story tell it to you, it's like they just missed the whole entire point of show, don't tell. They do more telling with all the yapping that they be doing than more than they do showing. The story and the lore is there. It's there, but then the way the presentation is just garbage, bro. I don't know what they're doing. Not to mention, they have a lot of unnecessary yapping going on in that game. I'm not gonna lie. The story quest that be taking 4 to 5 hours to do, they could easily shorten that down to like 1 to 2 hours if they get rid of all the unnecessary bloat. If they were to get rid of all the unnecessary bloat in Genshin, the stories would easily take 1 to 2 hours, but would have so much more. It would have so much more. What would you call it? Like, it'd have more content in 1 to 2 hours than it does in the 5 hours that they be doing. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, we lost Capitano for Skirk being a crime. Yeah, it is a crime, bro. We got robbed. We got robbed heavy. We got robbed heavy. So it's actually sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Genshin could be so much better. It really could. The story is there. The lore is there. The characters are there. But the presentation is just garbage. And then don't even get me started on the gameplay, man. Don't even get me started. I'm not even gonna yap about that. But don't get me started on the gameplay, bro. There's so much stuff that they need to fix with the gameplay that people have been asking for years. Like, how's it 2025 and they still got it right now in Genshin where you have to wait certain days to farm talents? You gotta wait until a certain day to farm a talent for a character. Let alone the fact that you can still run around in Genshin even though you're out of combat and run out of stamina. Like, what? It's 2025, bro. Like, get with the program. And then not to mention no artifact loadout. And then there's the HP inflation problem, too. Like, isn't the recent event in Genshin right now, it's basically made for whales, like, where you can get a skin of some sort and it only lasts, like, 41 days? Like, what is that? You gotta be a whale in order to beat the event, and then the skin only lasts 41 days? Like, bro, what? What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Alright. That's enough of me yapping about that. But there's, like, so much stuff that they need to fix in Genshin, but they just won't because they've already got the player base there that's going to keep spending money on the game. So they got no reason to improve the game because nobody's really complaining. Outside of the people who used to play the game and end up switching to either Withering Waves or Zenless. That's the funny thing. The people you see complaining about Genshin Impact are all people who used to play Genshin and actually want the game to succeed. But they just won't fix it. I don't know why. They just won't fix it. Nah, Val, I made a promise years ago that I'd get all the Archons and I'm sticking to it. Hey, that's fair. But I'm having to reiterate everything being told to dumb it down, which is dumb as hell. Yeah, no, I saw... So, I don't keep track of that. I was debating making videos about it. But I've been keeping track of all the drama going on with Palma's VA. And yeah, no, she got yeeted. She got yeeted. Because wasn't it something that had to do with that voice actor strike that wasn't actually funded by anybody? It was just something they did on their own. And then she got yeeted because of all the stupid crap she was doing. Yeah, no, I don't, like, I was gonna make videos on that, but I was like, that ain't even my thing, bro. I'll watch it from afar, but I ain't gonna bother with it. But yeah, nah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I hope ZZZ pushes out co-op eventually. They finally mentioned it again since beta, since praying for it. Hopefully they push out something. Because in my opinion, ZZZ right now, in my opinion, is like the last bastion of every Hoyo game that they've actually made that's actually decent for me to play. Because they screwed up HSR with all the damn power creep that they did. And apparently, it's going to take you like 200 pulls in order to pull Saber in HSR. So that's going to suck. They're giving out, I think it's like what, they're giving out Archer for free in HSR, but then it's going to take you like 200 pulls or some shit like that in order to get Saber. And I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? No, I called it. I knew that crap was going to happen after they released Castris. I called it. After I saw what they did with Castris, I was like, okay, well, it's GG's. I at least cleared Pinnaconny, though. Pinnaconny, in my opinion, is where it peaked, even though there was a lot of yapping. Pinnaconny is where the game peaked, in my opinion. The Bellabaga and the Lofu were some of my favorite arcs in the game. Yep, Whale Event skins that last only 41 days. Yeah, I'm like, bro, what? Like, come on. Like, at this point, you can tell they ain't even trying no more. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? You're telling me that you gotta spend money in order to beat the event, and then you get skins that you don't even get to keep? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? But then again, it's Hoyoverse. I don't know what the hell is going on. And here's the thing with Hoyoverse games. We keep seeing this pattern with Hoyoverse games for some reason. That the first 2 years of the game will always be good. But then after that, they just shaft the game for some reason. Make a new game that's better than those games that they had shafted. Made that game good for 2 years. And then after that, you know, shaft that game. Make a new game after that. It's like, what are we doing out here? Just make your games that you already have good. Like, Honkai Star Rail right now, in my opinion, should be the best turn-based game out there, but they keep destroying it. Like, they were doing everything right, and then they just, like, I don't know, they just folded afterwards. I don't know what they're doing. Like, we went from Genshin Could Never to now Honkai Star Rail Could Never. I don't know what they're doing.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
I will say one thing. I think with Withering Waves, that game is causing a revolution because you're seeing a lot more games now these days where they don't even have 50-50s on their banners anymore. As far as I know, unless there's another game that I didn't see, between Etheria Restart and Withering Waves, they're the only two where they don't have 50-50 on a weapon banner. And technically, Etheria Restart doesn't even have a weapon banner. But it's like Withering Waves doesn't have a 50-50 on their weapon banner. And then all these newer gotchas that are coming out don't even have a 50-50 at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Withering Waves needs to do that. They need to put more skins in the game. Because people love the skins in Withering Waves. And they just need to take the 50-50 system out completely. If they do that, oh my god. I arguably say out of the big four right now, that's out right now, Withering Waves is the best one easily. With Zenless Zone Zero being the second best one. But if they take out the 50-50 system completely out of Withering Waves, oh my gosh, bro. That's going to be absolute cinema. Because they could easily make money off of the skins in Withering Waves. Easily. Or a better solution would be like, okay, you can keep the 50-50 in the game, but make the first summon that you do, the first character you get is guaranteed to be the banner character. And then if you want to go for dupes afterwards, then you keep the 50-50. That could be another way to do it. That way you keep your 50-50 system, but at the same time, you at least guarantee the players one copy of a character if they summon for it. That's a way better solution. I don't know, I'm just spitballing at this point, but like, I'm telling you, man, these newer games that are coming out, especially with gacha being mainstream now, they're just removing the 50-50 system entirely, so these older games are gonna have to start catching up pretty soon. HSR, I'm so glad that I didn't hop on that train, bullet dodge. See, here's the thing, HSR, once again, HSR should have been, bro, HSR should be the best turn-based game out right now. I love the fuck out of that game, and I hate the fact that they ruined it the way they did. Because right now, I would say currently, the only reason you'd play HSR at this point is just for the story, because the endgame is damn near unclearable at this point with the HP inflation. But even with the story, it's like, bro, we went from Bellabog and the Low Fu, which were both peak as hell, and then you had part 1 of Pinacone, which was peak, part 2 of Pinacone, which was a lot of yap, but peak. It took me 10 hours to beat that. To now, it's like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? Like, HP inflation, like, bro, like, the story, you got just black screen, white text. Like, what are we doing out here, bro? Like, what are we doing? And you can't even clear the end game with 4 stars anymore. Like, you know, that's how you know it's bad. That's how you know the power creep is been bad, bro. Is you can't even clear the end game with 4 stars anymore. That's how you know it's getting bad out here. Because it used to be that you could tell if a game was getting power crept a lot if you could clear the end game with just the 4 stars. Because there are certain creators that just do that. But now, it's getting to the point where some of them can't even do that no more.
What a nuisance. Alright, I'll take the mic.
Alright, I need a... Yeah, there we go. ZZZ, if they made weapons guaranteed to be peak, but it's Hoyo, so I doubt it. Yeah, no, it's Hoyoverse. They're never gonna do that. They're never gonna do that. Hoyoverse basically got... It's like, here's the thing with Hoyoverse. They don't have to try, because they got everybody in the loop of sunk cost fallacy. They got everybody in the loop of sunk cost fallacy. It's one of them things where it's like, damn, I can't quit this game now because I've already sunk so much money into it. So I'm just gonna continue to play it and somehow make excuses for the bad decisions the devs are making. For me, I don't got that problem. I've moved on from so many games, like... I've moved on from so many games. I used to play Summoner's War. There was the Naruto Blazing game that died, unfortunately. Ripped to that game. Soccer Spirits, ripped to that game, even though it's still alive, but there's no updates for it, so it's basically dead. I've played so many games and left behind others, and the way I see it is I'll enjoy the time I have with the games, but if I'm not having fun, I'm just gonna quit them, bro. As much as I want them to stay alive, bro, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. If I see a game's going down the path where it's gonna end up dying or not doing what it needs to do, bro, I'm gonna be out. I don't care. Let's not forget global passes that give free revives and stats. That, I knew it. I literally made a video on that crap, bro. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. The freaking that global passive, that had to been the worst idea of all time, and they easily could have fixed it. They could have fixed it too. All they had to do was make it to where you get that passive if she's on your team. That was it. That was the only change they had to make. But instead they put it in the game because I don't know. Like, the thing is too is it's not like Castros wasn't gonna sell. Castros was gonna sell regardless. People loved the character, so that wasn't the issue. So why they needed that passive to be in there the way it is, it doesn't make any sense to me, bro. It does not make sense to me. They could have easily just left her passive the way it was, but make it to where it had to be on the team. But nope. It's like now you just get a character on your team and you get a passive for it, even if you don't use them. And it'd also be another thing if that was the only global passive character that they had literally put in the game, right? But apparently with leaks and all the crap, even though sometimes you can't rely on leaks, they got like 3 or 4 more global passive characters already planned for the future, so you already know where that's going. Who are you saving for on ZZZ at the moment, unless you pulled for everybody? I don't know. With ZZZ, I'm gonna be real, it's one of them casual games where I don't care about meta and all that crap. I gotta just summon for who I want. For now. Once it gets to a point where it's a struggle to clear the endgame, where like it doesn't matter, like I have to summon for the new characters in order to clear endgame. Once it gets to that point, if it ever does get to that point, then it's gonna be like, okay, well, let's do this. But with ZZZ, it's just one of them things where I just summon for who I want. I was doing that with Honkai Star Rail too. I skipped so many banners. That's why I was able to get Casterus. I skipped so many banners just so I can make sure to get her. But it's like one of them things where even though I have Casterus and I didn't have to spend money or anything to get her, because I skipped so many banners. Like the last banner I had summoned on before that point had been the Herda. Like I summoned for the Herda, I got her, and then I didn't summon on anybody else. I didn't summon for Tribby, I didn't summon for anybody else. And then it's like, I don't know, man, it just doesn't feel good. Because even with Casterus, if I don't summon for all the other meta characters, what's the point? Because it's one of the things where with the game right now with Honkai Star Rail, you need to have their light cone, you need to have the character. Like, you need to have both of them, or you're fucked. It didn't used to be that way either. It used to be that the light cones were just stat sticks. You didn't need them. But now it's like, you need to have the light cone, you need to have the character. And I think that started out when Archeron was a thing. I think when Acheron joined into the game is the point where you started needing to actually have the artifacts with the characters. Because before that, they just used to be stat sticks. And you could just use 4 stars, or you could use the free stuff. Okay, I'm dodging all that. What the frick? Probably go for Yusha because she's an anomaly support and Jane is starving without Vivian. I didn't know that Jane Doe was coming back. I'm gonna be real. I might just get Jane Doe. Disappointing. Because me personally, I could care less about Vivian. I don't know. I know a lot of people are hyped for that character, but then again, I haven't played through all the story yet, so that's also the other thing. I kind of lost on the hype, but even still, I kind of just summon for who I like. I'm not gonna lie.
Too slow. Obliterate form and spirit.
That's gonna do it. Waiting for my EB to come back. I skipped her for Evelyn. I don't need to explain why. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was playing back then, I would have gotten my EB, bro. I don't care. I got Evelyn when I first started playing the game because she was just on banner at that point. And for obvious reasons. But if my Eevee was on that banner too, I'm sorry, I'm getting my Eevee. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, let's see. Dodge counter damage. Get a discount on this. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you though, when it comes to this game, I don't really keep up too much with it. I kind of just peek and, you know, look every once in a while to see if there's some characters that I want to summon for. And then just go with that. This will be one of them games where I care more about the story-ish, kind of, more than anything. That's kind of what I'm on with this game, and then I just summon for who I want. What the frick? Okay. What the hell? I'm just swinging at air right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Vivian is Ash. Hugo is cool, so I went for him. See, and that's the thing. That's how it should be. It should be one of the things where you should just be able to summon for whoever you want. Because you think they're cool, you just like them, and it doesn't matter. That's kind of what Wuwa has at the moment, where it's like, you can kind of summon for whoever you want, and still clear all the content. In-game or otherwise. Like, you still got people right now clearing everything with Donjin. Like, you're gonna know Wuwa entered the power creep when you don't see any videos of Donjin clearing it by himself. That's how you know it's gonna be bad. But right now, Donjin can still clear everything by himself, so... or herself, so we're good. That's like Wuwa's thing right there. It's like, we'll know that the meta's gotten bad, or if there is power creep, if you don't find a video of Donjin clearing the whole entire boss by himself. Because these Donjin mains are freaking relentless.
What a nuisance. I see it. Allow me. Be gone.
Got him. I'm a day one player, so I've been at the mercy of the banners. I was low as fuck when Evelyn was on cooler, so skipped my EV. Content got a little rough, so I couldn't brute force it. Yeah. See, I'm not a day one player. I have not been playing this game since day one. I played the game a little bit after a year it came out. Like, if I look back on my videos, I think my first banner that I summoned on was Evelyn's. Nekomata was my first 5-star. I don't know what kind of content I would want to make with this game anyway, too. That's another thing. It's like, with this game, what kind of content would I make with this? Because I'm not a person who does guides and whatnot. I'm not a new player. I'm a new player pretty much at this point. So I don't know what I would make when it comes to this game. It's kind of one of them games where I kind of just live stream it. I kind of just live stream it and have fun with what I do have. That's kind of what I do. Alright, let's do this. Okay, what the?
There's no time to lose. Wow. An opening. Be gone.
Yeah, no, if my Eevee ever comes back, though, we're making sure we get her. I'll make that a whole video, honestly. Because currently right now, those two characters are my favorites. Got one with a sword and one that's Kung Fu based, like just straight Rock Lee hands out here. And they both look cool as hell. I love that whole thing. You can just fly around with the crow. That's such a cool counter, too. That's such a cool counter. Alright, let's do this.
Yin and yang converge.
I don't know what the hell that was or how I did that, but alright. Fuck that. Okay, hold on. These guys are moving hella crazy, so let me lock in.
Watch out. Allow me.
These guys are moving hella crazy.
Evil shall be purged.
If I get lucky, the plan is to get Yohaza, then my Eevee with like weapon, just move with the content. I just care about getting my Eevee. So all funds from this point forward for me are just all going to my Eevee. What the frick? Miss me with that. Okay, well apparently I didn't dodge that, but that's fine.
Awaken. Hope you enjoy. Too slow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, I will say one thing though. If somehow ZZZ ended up going down the drain, that'll probably be the last Foilverse game I play because I've already recognized the pattern. It just hasn't happened to this game yet. So I'm coping, but I'm really hoping that with this game they actually don't screw it over.
Let's make this quick.
Because right now ZZZ and Genshin are kind of basically cooked. I mean not ZZZ, HSR and Genshin are kind of cooked. ZZ's like the last bastion for me. If this game somehow flops, or somehow it goes down the tube, then it's like, oh well, that's pretty much it. I'll probably end up replacing this game back with Epic 7. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but you know, you never know with Hoyoverse. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, these guys are getting cooked. I really hope that this game doesn't go down the tube though, for real, because this game is like the closest to like Withering Waves that it'll ever get. Like it doesn't have the open world stuff, but the combat's pretty similar. You got dodges, you got parries. Kind of, the dodges are kind of the parries, but you're cooking this dude.
Don't get hit. Watch. Don't bleed now. Weakling.
Boom. Auto fusion. Nice. Nah. Alright, what we got? What we got? We want the smoke. Ooh, look at that parry. Nice.
Your fate is sealed.
My first spy star was Rina, according to Kekiku. I have no... Who's that character? I need to look. Rina. I don't even know who that character is. I'm gonna have to look at my... I'd have to look at all the characters to know who that is. Rina? Is that like a starter character, or... Am I missing something? This. Same with this. Same with this.
What a nuisance.
Yeah, you're getting cooked. Like these two, for some reason, though they're not the same element, they just go so well together. I don't know why.
I'll watch over you.
No, the moment I start that nonsense, I hop. That's what I'm saying. Is if I even start seeing that this game starts pulling the same crap that Genshin and Honkai Star Rail did, that'll be the last Hoyoverse game that I'll ever play, bro. Because we already know how the cycle's gonna go at that point. It's gonna be release a new game, and then that game's gonna do better than all three of them, and then after that, they're gonna dunk it after 2 years. Once again, I still play other games, like obviously we got Bleach Bristles and Epic 7, so once again, if this will be the last one, then fine. We got other games to play. Carry that. Carry that. Okay, hold up, let me lock in. Yep.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Especially with all the new gacha games that are coming out right now. That have no 50-50 and all that. Man, if this game ends up pulling that nonsense, man, I'm like, shit, I got a whole bunch of new ones that are coming out that are looking way better than that one at the moment. Like, just having no 50 alone, no 50-50 alone is just freaking beautiful. Weave. With this. And with this. And him with this. And then him with this. And hit him with that. Alright, let's see. Got the 51 with that. What do you want me to do here? I'm confused. Guess it wants me to just activate one of them. Guess it just wants me to activate one of them. Gee, level 47 right now. Yeah, now the new character that I got recently was the one that just got on banner. I was able to get her. This character. She's alright in my opinion. She's pretty alright. I'm not going after her, what do you call it though? I'm not going for her W engine. I don't see a point. She's alright, but I don't see myself going after the W engine.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
I kind of want to test her with Nekomata and see what happens, just for the hell of it.
Standing by. Standing by. Hey, ready for number 0. Stand. You want to?
Come on, let's get.
I did end up getting this character off of my 50-50 though that I lost. This is my first 50-50 I ever lost. Well, second one actually.
Look down on me.
Because I lost one of my 50-50s to her, and I just lost one of these.
Starlight.
One.
Time for some.
You're ready. You have my complete support. Wanna go? This is
Broken art.
Headmaid Rena at your service.
What does this character do anyway? You're an electric support character. What weapon do you use? You use... I think you use like an axe or some crap, or puppets.
All accounted for.
Am I thinking of the wrong one? Oh, no, no, no. The ice one uses the shark one uses that one.
You want to test my hammer? Headmaid. Nothing to fear.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I don't summon that often. I skip a lot of banners. Because, like, look how scattered this is. Like, I got Nekomata, then I got Astriel.
Ready and waiting.
Actually, was it Astriel who was my first one? Yeah, I think it was Astriel who was my first outside of Nekomata. You get him for free. Then I got Evelyn.
Preparing to move out.
And then after that, I got, Soldier off of my normal summons. And then I got Soldier and B. And then I tried to go for Trigger. I lost my 50-50 on that. So after I lost my 50-50 on Trigger, which is how I ended up getting her, then I saved everything for this character. And then after that, obviously, I got, you know, this one. I think that's how that went. Speaking of which, I need to start leveling up some of my stuff. These two work together pretty well, too. Oop. Okay, I'm switching here. Get out of here.
Concentrate. Allow me. Let's be my guy. Charging out.
You're dead.
Oh, that's amazing. Let's make this quick.
Got him. Yeah, I'm just trying to build up a bunch of stuff right now because I need to power up my characters, so I'm just building up a bunch of materials at the moment. Also increasing my level, so.
Allow me, Fufu.
Sir. That's a wipeout. Alright, let's get another one. Yeah, with that. Look at that.
Disappointing.
Now we'll do it. Alright, let's see what I can power up here.
Did you call me?
Let's see what I can power up here.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
You got energy regen. Did I get a new one of you? No, did not. Of course, there's one with defense and crit rate and crit damage on it. That sucks. It's always the ones in the purple that have the worst, that be having the best substats within them. It's like. We'll work with this. It has energy regen on it, so we might as well use it. Might as well use it and see what we get. Oh god, double HP is crazy. We got +1 into crit damage and +1 into crit rate. Not bad. Not the greatest crit stats on the planet, but not the worst either.
Ward off misfortune and disaster.
I have way more than enough to somehow get your skills up there too. What do I need for you? I know I got equipment on you, but it's all like temporary stuff. What can I do with you? Use the... I use these. Okay.
Take
We can farm a couple of those.
the spotlight.
What's good? Just farming at the moment. Nothing too crazy. Just farming at the moment. How's your day going? Routine cleanup. Where are you at? I think it's this one, right? Yeah, we're just kind of farming at the moment. With the ice and ether. Well, I don't got either of those right now, so we'll just work with this.
All protection from any.
I can asset confirmed.
Today's reading is be a hero.
We'll just use both of these two. Yeah, no, we're kind of just farming right now, building some units up. Alright, let's go. Get that out of here.
Let's make this quick.
I love how I just got a parry like that. Nice.
I learned from the best.
I'm just stuck in a wall. Get me out of here.
I was so
Get me out of here, bro. Why am I stuck in a wall?
Let's get still.
Alright. Trying to farm some of these materials for Astriel because I don't have her correct set on her right now. Get that out of here.
I learned from the best.
Leave Nation certified.
Step back. Let me handle this. Focus. Look out.
Oh man, bro thought he could get me from behind? That's crazy. Okay, well, somehow I didn't dodge any of that. I was planning on buying the skin for this character, but I think her regular outfit looks better in my opinion. Gotta get that out of here. Harry.
Be gone. Leave it to me.
Noise. Noise. I'm probably gonna have to do this a couple of times because I don't have any Astriel's level 5s right now for her set. Which is fine. Doesn't take too long to farm these. Especially since we got this character in her W engine.
Let's make this quick. What a nuisance.
I've got this.
Alright, let's do this. Hold that. Okay, I didn't parry that somehow.
Stage is mine.
An opening. Let's make this quick.
Nice. I was level 48 with that. Alright, let's see what we got off of that.
I'll help you win.
Need something?
The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I don't have Austriel's limited either, but I didn't bother going for it. I will just replace you for now. There's a lot of ones I get 4 stars on, but nothing else. Defense, crit damage, penetration. I don't know if Australia goes off with HP, but we're just gonna do this. What's her other set that she's supposed to use? The green one? I don't think I even have any of those for the green yet. We'll mix it up. We'll mix it up.
The spotlight's about to shine.
We'll mix it up.
Did you call me? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the green one and that. That's this set. Ether damage. Alright. No, I chose the wrong character. Oh, we'll work with it. My Nekomoto's kind of, though. Kind of. As in, I don't know, because it's been a while since I've actually messed with this character. She is, however, one of the first characters I did use, though, so might as well. Okay, that's fun.
Let's make this quick. An opening.
I cannot see what I'm doing right now. I'm just stuck in a corner.
Don't worry, this could hurt a lot.
Nice. Nice. Alright, let's get it. Get another one.
Watch your back. It's gonna hit me. Over here.
Concentrate. Let's make this quick.
No problem. Watch. Don't wait now.
Got homie floating in the air. Got homie floating in the air. Got another one. I don't know what Austria really scales off of, or if they even do anything like that, but we're gonna at least get a complete set for something.
Let my song move everyone. Don't worry, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Here's the thing is, I technically have I have Nekomata's W engine because they gave out free W engines for the starters, so I don't know how strong it is, but you give me 2 4s of the other set that I don't need. Give me 2 4s of the other set that I don't need. Oh, I did that wrong.
An opening. Let's make this
Yeah, get that out of here.
What a new
Get that out of here. That's a crazy shot. That's a crazy screenshot right there. Sparkles and everything. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here.
Did you call
Back
me?
over to you.
The spotlight's about to shine.
Did we get any free? Yeah, we did. We got pin ratio actually. It's you. Got HP here, but no crit rate. Normally proficiency, HP, and pin. Ooh, that's a good one. What the hell? Crit rate, crit damage, and pin with attack on it? That's pretty good. And what is I using here? What is this? That's not too bad. I think you're supposed to have a lot of energy regen though, which makes sense because you are a support character, so crit rate, crit damage doesn't really matter too much for you, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
Oh wait a minute. What the? That's the wrong set. Got me all excited for nothing. That's the wrong set. Oh, guess I gotta get another one then.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
Yes, I gotta get another one then. 'Cause apparently I did not have the right set right there. Oh, got me excited for nothing. Alright. Let's get in here.
this quick. Step back. Let me handle this. What a nuisance.
I'm out of here. Oh, we got something. What is it though? Defense main stat. Oh, it's 5th slot. Need a new one. Alright, let's go. Get out of here.
Let's make this quick.
Ah, we got 2 of the wrong dang set.
What a nuisance. Allow me.
Stole that man's ankles. Took his ankles out. That's a 3. We need a 1. We need a 1. Oh god, what a parry that was.
Leave it to me. What a nuisance.
Hit him with the dab. Hit him with that dab. He give me the wrong damn set for this. They keep giving me the wrong set for this. Alright, here we go.
Allow me. What a nuisance.
They keep giving me the other set, but they won't give me the one I want. What the hell? Like 2 sets on this damn area, like a 50-50 chance for... Not a 50-50 chance to get this one, and they ain't giving me shit. They ain't giving me nothing right now.
Step back. Let me concentrate. Look out. Let's make this quick.
That's a 3. It just doesn't want to give me anything for my first slot, bro. Just does not want to give me anything for my first slot. I cannot see what's in this wall right now.
An opening.
There we go. Finally. Let's wait and at least get something out of that.
I'll help you win. The lunch is up.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
HP, defense, anomaly, proficiency. Let me check some of the other sets before I move some stuff around. Not that risk, because they kept giving me the other set. Push you with you. Oh, these 4-star pieces once again are looking better than my freaking regular ones. 5-star pieces, like what the... I'll stick with this for now. It works. It'll do for now. So I get me some better pieces anyway. For rate, damage, attack and anomaly. Yeah, we'll just mess around with this until for now. I went into attack and twice and only crit rate once. This is the only one where I got like double into the crits. Oh damn, I'm out of money now? That's a first.
The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
Alright, it works
The
though.
anticipation off stage is
Alright, that's enough of that though. I finally cleared up at least some of that, so let's switch to Wuwa next. Alright. Get my dailies done here. See what I got to level up, and then we'll go from there. If I'm correct, yeah, it's like the double tacit suppression right now, so we gotta get a lot of these. The double tacit suppression right now. Do it up to 3 times. Thea right now, bro. I got her to C4 right now. And she's an absolute monster. She's actually ridiculous. And I don't have her actual set that she's supposed to have. This character is ridiculous. I would continue to keep going too. I really would, but it's one of them things where we got Lupa coming up. We do got Lupa coming up. So, gotta save. As cool as it would be to have a C6 Carthea, already having her at C3 was already enough, let alone the fact that I had so much of this that I could easily, or so much of these that I could easily get the C4 with this. Getting that was insane. Getting that was pretty insane. As well, I need them.
the power to split and merge matter.
Check something real quick. I swear I had a box where I could use these. Unless I already used it, which I think I probably did. No, I didn't. I wouldn't. Every time I don't got a supply box, yeah, I do. Got 105. I got enough to do this. What are y'all yapping about?
Split and merge matter.
Not bad. All of her skills at 9. Could have 10 across, but she's already broken without it. She's already pretty cracked without it. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. This is basically it in a nutshell. I don't gotta do anything else. I kinda just do this. This character is so freaking nuts.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Found your weak spot. Such is their blessing.
Nuts. This is helping me farm for Lupa too, so getting the doubles of these is good.
The night's challenge has arrived.
The wicked will face
My compliments.
Where you running, brother?
Running won't save you.
Oh, what the hell? I shot the wrong target.
Radiance lights the way. Such is their blessing.
These things, by the way, are freaking Like, bro, why are these things always going crazy?
Surrender. Found your weak spot. Purge the impure. Wind calls. Waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Such is that lesson. Oceans.
Let's transform for the flex. Oh, the I know you didn't knock me out there with that.
Rise and crash. Atonement.
Alright, should be number 3. And now we're just gonna wake up and nuke everything.
Furious tides.
Just nuke it all. Yeah. And it even, damn, the nuke was so powerful it started hitting the enemies after it was already over.
Knight's challenge has arrived. My compliments. Perish.
Girl behind me thought I couldn't see him. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nice. And all this. You got the holograms we could try to take out. We do have the holograms we can try and take out here. This region looks so freaking good, bro. Like, everything looks so freaking nice. And it's only gonna get bigger from here. I'm gonna try and see if I can take this damn thing out. I should be able to. But I still want to try it. Yeah, I was able to beat the level 80 version pretty easily.
The Knight's challenge has arrived.
Oh, yeah, the clone. Yep. Where did, I was about to say, where's the other dude?
Wind call. My compliments. Wind call. Waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. I won't back down.
Spear bomb from above. I'm rusty as hell fighting this dude.
The wicked will face judgment. Wind rises. My compliments.
Who am I shooting at?
Is that it?
I'm trying to figure out who I'm shooting at and who I'm not.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
For this. Oh, there's a parry.
I won't back down.
There is no parry right there. There needs to be like a lock-on thing, because I cannot keep track of these guys.
Wind calls. Waves follow. Can keep. Victory.
There needs to be like a lock-on thing or something, because I cannot keep track of these dudes sometimes.
Such is that lesson. True form.
Might as well transform, I guess.
At last.
Still can't see where these dudes are at, though.
Keep it together. My compliments. I'm still stuck. Wind calls. Waves follow.
What the heck? Okay, what did I... Okay, I'm not gonna ask what I did.
Charge forth with me. Time. Rise and windstorm.
I'm just gonna... I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just gonna hit him with a nuke. I'm not keeping track of this dude at all. And also, does he have resistance? Because I did nothing.
Will face judgment. I am the Tempest.
Is that like, does that have resistance to me or something? Because he did no damage right there. I mean, that did 0 damage, and I'm doing no damage right now. Does this thing have resistance? Okay, now we got these guys. I'm assuming this thing has resistance to me, because what is going on here? Okay.
Repent.
For silence beckons.
Is this the end?
And I just got one tap by whatever the hell that was.
Sentence before. Such is that I'm
Okay, I'm not keeping track of anything these three are doing. I just got jumped by like Naruto shadow clones out here. I'm getting jumped by Naruto shadow clones out here. Let me see. Let me try something else.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let me try. Let me see. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall right now. So let's just do this. I don't know what this is. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. All right. Because I don't know what the heck.
Dark forces approach. Be on guard.
All right. Clone jumps at me apparently right there.
Crumble. Sentinel protects me. Crystals.
Dude's moving around like Spider-Man in the back.
Is that it? Stand down.
I don't have a healer here, so I gotta be careful.
Surrender. Victory favors me.
Boom. Oh god, this guy's going crazy on me right now.
Sentinel protects me. If it's a duel you want.
What in the world? I am getting jumped right now by these two. Like, I switched to Phoebe, and all of a sudden these guys on my ass.
My compliments.
Alright. I mean, we're pretty much... I mean, we could do this, but I don't know exactly what I gotta do here in order to beat these two. Like,
Bluebird, be my salvation.
I don't know what this thing's resistance is or anything. I'm kind of just hopping in here. Alright, got the triple shadow clone here. Shadow clone number 1 about to try and jump.
Glory to
Boom. That is a crazy parry. Gotta dodge that.
in the name of the Montellis.
Boom.
Sentinel protects me. To the
Did I get all 3 of them in that?
my compliments. Together we stand.
Also, I'm at 2 HP right now. And I'm dead. I mean, I did more damage with this team than I did with the other one, so there must be something I'm doing right here. I'm doing something right here. Something.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Alright, let's see here. I'll try this one more time. I don't know. There's gotta be... Am I missing something, by the way? What is there resistance that I'm missing here? Successful dodge restores certain stamina and concerto energy. Casting control skill. Increases the increase. So I'm not missing anything here.
At your disposal. Astral modulation. My compliments. You've crossed the wrong person. Leave it to me. My compliments. Keeper. Found your weak spot. Victory favors me.
I don't even know why my damage is just so ass right now, for real, because what is this?
Leave it to me. Is that it? I'm still standing. Purge the impure. Such as that. Repent.
I need to know what my damage is, because I'm just doing nothing for some reason.
The haunting whispers return.
I just think it's got resistance against what I'm doing here, or what?
War with time.
It's gotta, because my damage is like nothing for some reason.
Surrender.
It doesn't help that there's two of these guys.
Now leave it to me. Outweighs your ability flows.
So now what do I do here? Do I just keep hitting them? Or why is my damage so minimal? This thing's gotta have resistance to arrow or something.
Sounding the death knell.
Running won't save you.
Furious tides. Split the heavens.
Boom. Okay, that did some alright damage. Okay. I don't know why, but it did something that time.
Loading. My compliments. Can improvise. You will yield. Glory demands.
Right, and the fact that there's three of them at this point, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with three of these guys running around, but
Leave it to me. I engraft you new. I won't back down.
what the frick?
An eye for an
Bruh.
eye.
Bruh.
Physical
I am getting
protected.
jumped. There's so many hitboxes coming out that I might as well be fighting Flutter at least with the amount of hitboxes that are out here.
If it's a deal with oceans,
I am fighting like
Bow.
the whole mob.
vow from the soul.
Oh my, what in the hell is going on here?
Atonement. Salvation.
Thank you, finally. Get something out of that.
Vanish. Gales purified. Windstorm.
Alright, let's see how much damage this is doing.
Sweep all the way.
Boom. Okay, that time it did nothing. What's going on here?
In war with time.
That time it did absolutely nothing.
The trial isn't over yet. Worry not.
Also, the clones are gone at least, but
Such is their blessing. Loading.
Repent. For
so far so
silence
good.
beckons.
Leave it to me. Okay.
The haunting whispers
Carry that.
return.
Rectify.
Flood.
Astral modulation.
Oh, why is he all the way over there?
Do not impede your ability.
Oh my lord. Oh lord, here we go again. This is about to be the Florida Release 2.0. I lost half my team to the damn freaking shadow clones.
Purge all evil.
Okay, the damage was pretty minimal there. Don't like how that went. We got him down to half, which is the farthest I've been able to get him down to, but we're low on time here.
Shall not be shattered. Such is that lesson.
There's gotta be a way to get this thing's HP down faster than this.
True form
Hmm.
revealed at last.
See this.
Tide, rise and crash. Echoes.
And then I didn't parry him somehow.
Way.
Okay. I just gotta make sure I survive the Shadow Clone Assault. That's what that is. Because I got like 3 people to keep track of. That's what that is. I gotta make sure to keep track of the Shadow Clones. And that.
My compliment is low. Improvise. Running won't save you. Leave it to me. Heavens, descend. Ordained.
Okay.
Not even close.
Parried him. Jesus, these guys just they come in at such random times.
Is that it? Leave it to me. Okay. My compliments. A new era awaits. Still recognize me?
Okay, so I guess that whenever I parry him, whoever I parry him with, I guess that damage just does nothing? I don't know.
Oceans, bow before me. Gales, purify.
Loading. Stake durability. Iron graft.
I'm trying to figure out how this thing works.
Is that it? Glory.
Yeah, see, like, I'm getting jumped like 3 million times here. That's the thing I'm losing to.
Vanish. Torrents, rage on.
Leave it to me. Load physical damage detected.
Atonement. Winds.
I'm just gonna hit him with the nuke, because I can't tell what these 3 are doing.
Durability.
Trumble.
Such is that blessing. Leave it to me. Whirling astral modulation.
Be gone, wicked souls. The trial isn't over yet.
I'll say, that better be a parry. Damn. Got that man in midair.
Silence beckons.
Got that man in midair.
Leave it to me. Stake.
Disperse. Charge forth with me.
That's a parry.
Sentence before. Furious
And with the
tongues.
nuke.
Split the
Nice,
heavens.
well, I'm just holding it. That did big damage.
Leave it to me. Iron graft.
Alright, let's get it. Nice.
Heavens, descend. Physical damage detected.
Did I knock him out? What the hell? He didn't do the thing. Oh lord, and I critted him with freaking Cardathea, which means my damage is not doing jack now.
True form revealed at last.
Okay.
Gales purified. Tide.
Ordained.
Rise and crash.
Durability lowered. Whirling astral modulation.
Alright.
Flood. My blade.
Hit him with a nuke.
Purge all evil.
Hit him with a nuke.
The trial isn't over yet. The trial isn't over yet. Such is that blessing. I won't back down. Be shattered. Leave it to me.
Where did he go? Oh my lord, of course you're all the way up. Bruh. I'm dashing too. That's the crazy thing. I'm dashing too. I think whoever it is you parry him with is wherever weakness he'll basically be resistant to. Because every single time I parry him with Cardathea, my damage just goes down the whole wayside.
At your disposal. In war with time. My compliments. Running won't save me. Hurrah! Such is that blessing. My compliments. The world is mine. Time to part ways. Masterpiece complete. Still, vow from the soul. Recognize me.
Where did... Okay, bro, these guys just keep disappearing all over the place on me.
My compliments. Take this. Such is that blessing. When I met to ability flowed, I engraft you new.
There we go. That's what we want to see. Now let's see how much damage we're doing. And still nothing. What is going on here? Even my Carlotta's not doing the like 100k damage that I was doing before. Like, what is going on?
Tremble! Be gone, wicked soul! Repent!
For silence beckons.
In the name of the Montellis.
That did nothing, and I missed somehow. And with a nuke.
Split the heavens.
Leave it to me. Physical damage detected.
Okay, this is the part where I was getting jumped before. Yeah, see, I gotta dodge all of this, because this is where I'm getting jumped at.
Durability.
And I still, like, bruh. These three are a pain in my ass. Freaking Shadow Clone Jutsu head over here, bro.
Such is that blessing.
Bro, what in the hell? I cannot see half the crap going on with these guys.
The world is mine.
Bro, there is so much going on right now. What in the heck? This is chaos.
Sentence fall. Charge forth with me. Atonement. Echoes of.
And there's no parry in all of that. And they're still coming. I thought it ended after a while, man. These three freaking stooges. I can't pay attention to half the crap going on. Honestly, let's take this thing on and see what happens.
In war with time. My compliments. Running won't save me. Is that it? Trouble! Such is that blessing.
Why is this thing freaking resisting the hell out of me right now?
Ordained.
I haven't fought this in a while, so the patterns are a little bit off, but I think we still got this. I think. The damage ain't looking too good right now.
I'm still standing.
Jesus Christ, I forgot this thing's hammer is a freaking...
Oceans.
Forgot how crazy this thing's hammer swings are, bro. Freaking goes crazy at 1.2 if I'm correct.
Stay calm. My compliments.
And yeah, one shots. I forgot how annoying you are. I'm not gonna lie.
The haunting whispers repeat.
Yeah, I forgot how annoying you are, because you just one-shot everything. Yeah, you just one-shot everything. I forgot how annoying you are, because you just one-shot everything.
Iron graft you knew. Uploading. My compliments. Is that it?
I love how he stomped the ground. I paused him and I still got hit. Give me a break.
Take this. My compliments. Surrender.
He keeps teleporting for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. He's trying to teleport though. 80k. See, like, where are these numbers when I'm fighting the freaking 3 Scooters at?
In the name of the Montellis, leave it to me. My compliments. Such is that blessing. True form.
Alright, got all 3 swords out.
Wearing astral modulation. Found your weak spot.
Charge forth with me. Furious tides. Split the heavens.
Okay, see, like, where's that damage at when I'm... See, that's how I know something's wrong. Because where's that... Where's that damage at? Oh, Lord, here we go. I forgot. Yeah, this thing's about to start going crazy.
My compliments.
But yeah, where's that damage at when I was fighting the other dudes? I ain't doing none of that.
The stage is set. Victory favors me. Leave it to me. A new era awaits. Still recognize me? Loading. In war with time. My compliments. Surrender.
Oh, shit, yep.
Leave it to me.
Above. Oh my gosh, of course you do that crap after you land.
Physical damage detected.
Of course you do that crap after you land. Annoying dumbass Gundam.
Depleted.
Ah. I forgot how annoying that Gundam is, bro.
Iron graft you knew.
There's something up with that other boss that I'm missing here, though, because for some reason, I can't do any of the damage that I'm doing against the other dude. This dude's...
Be gone, wicked souls. Ordained. Stand down. Glory demands more. Masterpiece complete. Running won't save me. My compliments. Still crumble. Recognizing such is that blessing. Betrayal.
What? Oh, the robbery. The robbery. He should have broke right there. He's still not breaking. The robbery's crazy. He should have been broke already. The robbery is actually insane. That is what we like to call a robbery right there. That is what we like to call a robbery right there. Because, oh my gosh.
Leave it to me. Loading.
They said, nope. He ain't broken. And not only is he that, but we're just going to take out your Cardathea while we at it. What a robbery that was.
Recognize me. Take this.
Jesus.
An eye for an eye. Shed no tears.
No dodge. Okay. Same thing as last time. This thing is so cheesy as hell, bruh. It's freaking dumb mech. This dumb mech is so cheesy.
In war with time. Loading. My compliments. Surrender. Such is their blessing. My compliments. Glory demands more.
You can't hit me from... Oh my gosh. I was about to say you can't hit me from over there, but I forgot this is the cheese mech. You can hit me from 10 years away, probably.
Oceans, bow before me. Charge forth with me.
Still recognize me? I am graft you knew.
Disperse.
Yeah, that's it. Sit down. Alright, freaking do any cheese around here.
My blade.
Hit this.
Purge all evil.
Hit this nuke real quick. Boom.
My compliments. Surrender. Vow from the soul. Okay. Loading. Victory favors me.
The thing with this too is it does not have a parry circle that.
An eye for an eye.
Holy crap, bro.
The trial is
Woo! Thank you for allowing me to dodge that, because normally you would just cheese me out of it.
Leave it to me.
Yep, it's gonna slam its hammer down 1,000,000 times. Jesus, man.
I'm still standing.
You just stop for 2 seconds and think about how quick you are right now.
Repent.